So I got another video for you.
Okay.
And I just want you to watch it. Tell me what you think.
Work has been proceeding on the crudely conceived idea of an instrument that would not only provide inverse reactive current for use in unilateral phase detractors, but would also be capable of automatically synchronizing cardinal gram meters.
What is he talking about?
Such an instrument, Rockwell Automation's retroencabulator.
I feel like
The
I'm getting
original
like
machine had a
pranked here.
base plate of prefamulated amulite, surmounted by
he's
a
making up
malleable
words.
logarithmic casing
Big
in
words.
such a way that the two spurving bearings were in a direct line with a panametric fam, every seventh conductor being connected by a non-reversible
he did this
Tremi
in my
pipe
class.
to the differential girdle spring on the up end of the
Girdle
gram
spring.
meters. Moreover, whenever fluorescent score motion is required, they may also be employed in conjunction with a drawn reciprocation dingle arm to reduce sinusoidal degeneration.
And he's still not
It's
laughing.
available soon wherever Rockwell Automation products are sold.
How? How did he talk through that whole thing? And not
buying
crack
it.
one time?
Not buying it, but
What makes you think that it's made up?
Because those words, there's no way those
that
words
was
are real.
just because I'll tell you what. I think that the big reason I felt like it was made up was because, like you said, the words. There was
They
a
didn't
point
sound-
there where it just didn't feel like
They
it was
didn't
making any
sound-
sense.
No.
Like it had
No.
lost any kind of sense.
Credibility. Credibility
Like-
out the window
Like
for me.
common. There was no common thing
No,
there. It was
no.
just big words and doing this with your hands.
Yeah.
Well, okay, just to explain, because what he said is that I'm just joking. It's gibberish.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
entirely gibberish, and
Yeah.
it's actually based on a what that was actually a rendition that he did. That was actually a play on an older video that was basically spread throughout like the science community and
And
the
it's kind of the
engineers,
same thing. Yeah.
engineering community.
Let's just use all the big words.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Let's
it's
just make
all-
some up.
It's
throw some in there.
sort of a play on how
training video. It looked like a training video.
you
to me.
can get lost in jargon.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
And I was wondering, what are some? I actually wanted to ask, what were some big words that you have in your community or in your field of study?
Differentiated instruction.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a very good one.
That's the first one
very
that
good
came
one.
to
And what does that? What does that mean? Is that gibberish?
No, it means you're
Well-
supposed to, like when you're teaching a group of kids, that you have to change the way you teach to meet every kid's need.
So you're gonna like give some kids in the same thing where it's like 2 + 2. You're gonna give another kid 2 × 2. You're gonna give another kid 12 × 12.
Because none of them are,
Because
are
none
in
of them are in the same place.
place.
But you got to teach it to everybody. So it's kind of like very difficult. It's very difficult. So yeah.
What's another one?
They use a lot of not so much jargon, but letter signals for things. Letters mean things in our world. So
IEPs,
IEPs, 504s.
504s,
Let's talk about BEPs.
BEP money.
Yeah, or you got all these different kind of funding things, and so you're sort of kind of doing different. You learn all the different letter things
Yeah.
that are from the fundings. So you maybe like a funding interventions.
When I worked at the DOT, I feel like I would have heard encabulator or something like that. Some sort of gibberish word
Yeah.
that. So like, there's a lot of things when I started listening to them, like, that makes perfect sense because it would fit within the language of that world.
It was so far over my head, I never could have understood it anyway.
Yeah,
So at that
it just
point,
didn't sound real to me.
It just didn't sound.
No,
real.
it
Gave
didn't
you
sound real.
Gave you like a.
It gave me like
What do you call it? Uncanny
what is it
valley,
to
but with
say?
words.
That's not right.
I don't know how else. Like
My favorite one is whenever I'm watching like Star Trek and you have all of this jargon and language that is basically BS.
You could set up a frequency harmonic between the deflector and the shield grid using the warp field generator as a power flow anti-attenuator, and that, of course, naturally created an amplification of the inherent energy output.
See that?
But it's supposed to sound scientific and sci-fi and
yeah.
edgy, spacey and stuff, and it's really
Spacey.
just,
Yes, for sure.
it's not.
futuristic.
That was actually kind of done just on the fly from what I heard. Like, apparently they had some free time, and so they said,
made
"Hey,
it up.
Come up
the-
with some.
can we do this?"
stuff.
Because the original video itself became a bit of a meme within the
Oh, I'm
engineering
sure.
community.
I'm sure,
sure it
especially for like people who live it, who live on
Yeah.
those,
Yeah.
who understand what those,
What it's supposed
what
to
he's
be
supposed
talking
to be
about,
talking
but he's
about,
not talking
but he's
about.
not doing it, and they
Yeah.
all be like, oh yeah, right, ha ha ha.
But yeah, so
John
in the
Chancellor
original
Lowell.
video that they're referencing,
Yeah.
you can hear somebody laugh in the background. In fact, we'll get that up here.
Yeah, I think that a lot of times though, like we joke around at work once in a while, and someone will be like, "Oh, you know, I think that we need an IEP for the ADHD and the ODD and the and just give me some more alphabet letters, and I will come up with a BEP for the."
A base plate of prefabulated amulite.
Prefabulated.
Prefabulated, yeah.
Prefabulated. I feel sorry for him trying to say those.
I don't know how he didn't do this without having cue cards. He would have had to have had them. Vocabulator.
And it's being successfully used in the Portish dingle arm.
That's got me, the ding alarm.
The ding alarm, yeah.
It's not cheap. We'll buy it.
750 million. 750 million. That was funny.
So like you see some of the references, right? You
Right,
see some of the points where it's like talking about the dingle arm or the magneto relay or something like that.
He didn't say girdle strap.
He didn't say girdle strap.
Girdle spring.
Girdle spring.
That's actually probably a thing.
But what's funny is from what I read, and that video actually came from one of the people who recorded it. He said that what they did was they had some spare time, same situation. They basically had some spare time and said, "Hey, I got this script. Can we film this?"
Oh my god.
And in order for him to get the audio right, or to get his performance right, he had on a little earpiece that basically became one of the go-tos for like the audio prompter.
Oh, okay.
So it basically would read it. It would say it to him, and he would have to. He would repeat it.
Yeah.
And
That's
so
kind of amazing that he could hear it that fast and
I know, and then say it.
You know, I guess you could get some training in that.
Like right before.
yeah, it was like one of the first instances of using like an audio prompter, like an earpiece.
That's so funny.
There's some talent behind
for sure.
behind the
Yeah.
people who made it, but like
And then not crack.
Yeah.
All those words.
Yeah.
Big, long words.
Yeah.
that make no
That
sense.
make no sense.
at
There's
all.
nothing doesn't go into.
See that?
He looked, yeah.
He looked
a
legit.
little more the part, but
Yeah,
once
a
he
little
started
legit.
talking, you could just tell we were going off
it
for
just
shit.
went out the window again.
Yeah,
Like,
but from the beginning, I was like, well, maybe he's got something to say here, but no. And then as
he looks
went
like a
through it-
professor. He
Yeah.
must be smart.
Yeah, but no, he lost me. There was a
He's a
point there.
bullshitter like
Yeah.
the rest of them.
That's great.
That was good.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
You're welcome. That was fun.
Hey.